Welcome to Invisible History, a travel back in time. Today we will be looking at the tragic murder of a young 14-year-old boy named Emmett Till. Till was born in 1941 on the 25th of July. He was black and grew up in a Chicago neighborhood. He was a funny young man and made plenty of friends where he lived. He grew up as a big beautiful bold boy who didn't need no man. Everything went down, however, when Emmett was visiting relatives in Mississippi in 1955. After a day of hard work, Till went to go buy some bubble gum at Bryant's grocery and meat market. The cashier, Mr. Bryant's wife, accused Till of whistling at her and grabbing her. However, she later admitted the accusations were false. Though they were false, her accusations caused a lot of commotion. 4 days after this event, Roy Bryant and J.W. Milan kidnapped Till and proceeded to viciously beat him. They then shot him in the head and tied his mutilated body of a metal fan with barbed wire, and disposed of his body in the river. 3 days later his body was found and he was able to be recognized because of a ring that had the initials LT engraved on it. His body was shipped back to Chicago where Mamie Till, Emmett's mother, held a public viewing of this body. Because his body was so badly mutilated, people were now able to publicly see how horribly harmful racism and discrimination could be. Because of this, it elicits a strong emotional response in people to help fire up the civil rights movement in order to stop such violence from occurring again.
Because it shows how ridiculous people act towards others simply because of a different color of skin. We can learn from this because it both have a focus on racism, I believe, thoughts a theme in To Kill a Mockingbird. So I guess the historical context might be actions of people in the Deep South during civil rights times, killing literal and metaphorical of innocence. Till was just an innocent young man doing anything any other boy his age would do. However, he unjustly got killed over it. Exclude this one, it's already written in the last line. Impact on civil rights movement. People were now able to publicly see how horribly harmful racism and discrimination could be. Elicits a strong emotional response in people to help fire up the civil rights movement.
Do you think everyone's colors will ever fade back to normal?
Sure, they've already started, but it doesn't matter anymore. Everyone's learned that it's not a person's color that counts, it's the kind of person they are inside.
Think they'll ever learn that lesson in the real world?
Yeah, when humans get as smart as mushrooms.